Hello, hello, hello. So, feminism, feminism. My demographics of YouTube channel has 100% men. So this is at least what that is what my YouTube studio suggests, that I have three men who are looking at my videos and seeing my videos, and which I don't find very far fetched because I'm not I don't have much charm to myself. So yeah, that is there, but we are still going to study feminism because it is going to be helpful in understanding PSIR, right? So feminism, or femininism, an ideology which talks about women, an ideology which says that, which talks about equality of sexes, and it is an ideology which says that, which have the belief, that sexes are politically, economically, and socially equal. This is what broadly what feminism means. This is what broadly it means, that equality of sexes. But it is not, like that in PSIR. In political science, it is not like that. There are n number of people who see feminism in n number of lenses, right? There are people talk about equality in one form. Some will talk about equality in other form. Some will talk about equality in public sphere. Some will talk about equality in private sphere. Some will talk about equality in education, right? Some will talk about how sex and gender are two very different things. Some will talk about definition of women itself. Some will talk about how feminism is essentially ecological feminism, how it is related to ecology, environment. Some will say domesticate women. Some will say that, they will not say that sexes are equal. They will say women are a superior sex and men should be limited to home. That women are than men. People like Susan Faludi in post-feminism this. Then people have compartmentalized feminism as well: sexes, gender, race, caste, religion, etc., etc., etc. And in recent times, people like Judith Butler, about gender fluidity, have talked about gender and sex as both as part of socio-cultural phenomena. They are societal. Sex is also societal. All these things are feminism. Feminism is so broad, right? It started with civil political rights. It started with suffragette movement. It started with Harriet Miller, Taylor Mill, whereby she wanted women to have right to vote. It started with that, but today it has evolved so much, and it has so much strands within it. It has so much types of feminism that it has gone beyond equality of sexes. It has gone beyond equality of sexes. Still, even though it has n number of types, n number of types, what remains remains at center of all of it is opposition to patriarchy. Opposition to patriarchy, right? For feminist, for all kind of feminist, patriarchy is something which they are against. Patriarchy is the idea which they are against, and it has remained like that from liberal feminism to post feminism or postmodern feminism. Every type of feminism is against patriarchy. All types of feminism challenges patriarchy, right? But but as there are number of feminisms, there are n types of feminism. It is known as meta ideology. It is known as meta ideology, right? Why does why does scholars called feminism as meta ideology? Because feminism is not of one type. And what does meta mean? Meta means beyond physics. What does meta mean? Beyond it. Metaphysical mean beyond physics, but this the here meta represents metaphysical only. So what does meta here mean? Beyond physics. So the core of feminism is not fixed. That is why it is meta ideology, and there is internal differences. There are internal differences between different types of feminist. That is why it is called as meta ideology. It is a meta ideology. Feminism is a meta ideology because there are internal debates about the core of feminism. So, feminism is not just equality of sexes, it is meta ideology. It goes beyond equality of sexes, and we are going to understand now what is feminism and how feminism itself evolved through time and space, and how it evolved through waves, right? So so we are going to understand feminism in waves. In waves, there have been four waves of feminism. There have been four waves of feminism. First wave had liberal feminism and Marxist feminism. Second wave had radical feminism, and its types. Radical feminism has liberal radical feminism, existentialist radical feminism, and socialist radical feminism. Then came third wave. Third wave In third wave came ecofeminism, and then fourth wave. Fourth wave has post-colonial feminism, post-feminism, and post-modern feminism, also known as different feminism. We are going to understand all these type of feminism from next lecture, right? Now we'll see PYQs.